So why do women prefer the bad boy? You see it in movies. I remember seeing, I'm a little bit older, but Happy Days. If you remember that show, you had the Fonz. He had that cool leather helmet, drove the motorcycle, and he always came into the Cunningham house. And you had Richie Cunningham, and he had that nice little vest on and sweaters, and he was just kind of that preppy little boy. And then here comes the Fonz, and all the women love the Fonz. You know, if you remember the show, I loved it because he'd be like, hey, and the girls would be like, oh my God, oh my God. So what is it about the bad boy, that bad boy attitude, that bad boy energy that women find attractive, appealing, and alluring? In this video, we're going to discuss the 4 different types of men. Out of those 4, why the bad boy appeals the most. My name is Jared Schoonmaker. I'm the founder of Magnetic Men's Club. In this video, we're going to talk about why it's important to understand the differences between the attitude and the attributes of a bad boy versus the other 3 types of men, and why women prefer the bad boy over the other 3. So, the very first guy, your typical guy, is what's called the nice guy. We've done some videos on this. The nice guy is that people pleaser. He's kind of just there. He's inherently not very nice. Typically what the nice guy is, he'll do and say what he needs to do in order to get what he wants. He will do something for you expecting something back in return. These guys can be very dangerous because if they don't get what they want, they'll use shame, insults, and guilt on you in order to get what they want. And it can be a very dangerous position for you to be in. So a lot of times, a lot of women think the nice guy, inherently they know there's something off about this guy because he's too nice, he's too giving, and typically these guys get thrown into the friend zone. So we've done other videos on the nice guy. We're not going to harp too much on that, but that is the most, I would say, dangerous type of guy out there because he can come across very sweet, very innocent, very harmless, but he has teeth. The next type of person, the nice type of guy, is what we call the player. The player, he has a really good mouthpiece. He might be very good looking, and he might even come across as boyfriend or husband material in the beginning. But by and large, most women can pick up that classic player. They're good on the front end. They're not very good in relationships. They're good for one-night stands. Typically, your player has 0 dick control. He will literally fuck or bang anything he sees. Good with women, and he can have his pick with women, but he doesn't have the tools on the back end to actually sustain a relationship, nor does he probably even want one. As men get older, it gets a little bit pathetic, being like I'm 47. You know, being a 47-year-old player is a little bit pathetic, but there are guys out there. So most women actually know when a player is in town, when a player's running his game for the most part. The next guy, this is the guy most women gravitate to, and it has nothing to do with looks. It has nothing to do with his status. It's the bad boy. And what I perceive a bad boy is just very confident. He's very direct. He typically will go his own way, do what he wants to do. He can be very kind, but very direct. So your bad boy has those attributes where he's not going to just be nice to you to get what he wants. He's going to be kind to you. He's going to do things with you and for you, but by and large, you're not going to be his doormat. He's going to do what he wants to do, and women find that very alluring because it's his confidence. We talk a lot on this channel in Magnetic Men as you have to instill this air of confidence about you, almost to the point, I even tell guys, almost to the point where it's delusional. I know that sounds bad or odd, but I'd rather have people feel like they're overconfident than underconfident. You want to have confidence, you want to be direct, you want to say the things you want to say without people, good or bad, reacting to you. This is what the bad boy is. He doesn't really care what other people think about him. And so women on that energy pick up on that and they find him very alluring. Now, the last type of guy, I'm going to give you this man's attributes, and none of them are bad. So we're talking about the good man. A lot of good men get cheated on by their wives or their girlfriends for the bad boy. The good man typically has his life in order. He's very kind. He's caring. He's a good provider. He's faithful, and he's very dependable. All of those attributes sound amazing, and if you ask a woman, that's what she's going to tell you. I want a kind man. I want a good provider. I want a guy who's faithful only to me. But at the end of the day, that's boring. That type of guy is very boring. He's very plain. He's very vanilla. He doesn't excite her. He doesn't get her wet. So they tend to go to the bad boys. They tend to go to those guys who have a little bit of excitement, a little bit mystery to you. So the key is you want to mold the bad boy in with the good man. Now, if you can do that, you're a double threat to a woman. She's not going to go anywhere because you are faithful to her, you are loyal, you are dependable, you have all of those attributes of a good man, but you got this other side to you. You're a little bit exciting. You might just do things spontaneously with her. You might be very kind and good to her and her circle, but you're not kind to everybody else. Women like that. Women like that they want to feel special. Like, this man will protect me, but he's not going to just protect everybody else. He's very kind to me, but he can have teeth to other people. Women love that. He also has his own opinions. He also will throw you on the mat or call you out on your bullshit if the time allows or the situation allows. So if you can merge that good man, all of his attributes in with the bad boy, women will fall for you. They'll feel safe with you, and they're really not going to go anywhere. So the whole point of this is you want to get rid of this nice guy, this player vibe, mold yourself into a good man, do all the things, get your money in order, get your health, get your body in order, get your social circles in order, be an all-around good man, but have that bad boy vibe, that bad boy energy. If you can do all these, I promise you, your relationships with your loved ones, with maybe a new girl in your life or your wife, will get better because you're adding that excitement. You're adding that, what Jordan Peterson calls that dark triad. If you have any questions on that, drop a link down below. Please hit like, subscribe to this channel so we can keep creating content like this. And if you are having a gap or a struggle and maybe you have good guy attributes or player attributes and you're trying to morph yourself out of that, get yourself a good coach. A coach can help get you to that next level. We talked about this before. I am a certified life coach. I am here to help men level up to be the best versions of themselves so that they can go out into society and actually create light and be a positive force for good in this society instead of being this negative net drain on society. Women need good men, but they want the bad boy. Merge these two together, and I promise you, watch what happens in your life. With that, my name is Jared Schoonmaker, and we'll talk soon.